This emotional family drama follows her journey through shock, legal battle for justice, and ultimately finding strength and peace. A story about toxic family dynamics, standing up for yourself, and the true meaning of inheritance beyond material things. If you love real-life inspired stories of resilience, inheritance disputes, and family secrets, this is for you. Some mornings, the rain in Seattle feels like it's washing away more than just the streets. That gray Tuesday was no different until the world flipped sideways. I was driving to my job at the downtown library when a truck ran the red light on Rainier Avenue and slammed into my driver's side. The sound of crunching metal still echoes in my nightmares, but it was the silence afterward that really broke me. I woke up in Harborview Medical Center with a concussion, broken collarbone, and a mouthful of the metallic taste of blood. The nurse asked for my emergency contact. With shaking fingers, I gave them my brother-in-law Derek's number, the only one I knew by heart. Hannah, my sister, and I hadn't spoken much since Dad passed last year. The grief had driven a wedge between us that felt impossible to cross. Hours later, the nurse returned with a sympathetic look. He replied, "Just one word, okay?" That single word hit harder than the crash. "No, are you okay?" "No, I'm on my way." "Just, okay?" I sent Hannah a text too. Nothing. I took an Uber home alone that evening, the city lights blurring through my tears. Back in my small apartment, the quiet Preston, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was deeply wrong. Dad's old box of papers sat in my closet, things Hannah had dismissed as junk when she cleared his house. That night, I opened it. Among the letters and photos was a handwritten will, dated 6 months before his death, clearly in Dad's hand. He left the family home in Ballard entirely to me. "Emily has always been the heart of this place," it read. "She'll know what to do with it." My stomach dropped. The house we'd grown up in, the one with the big backyard where Dad taught us to garden, had been transferred to Hannah and Derek just days after the funeral. No probate hearing, no mention of me. When I checked public records online, the signature looked wrong. Too shaky, different slant. I contacted my old college friend Sophie, now a family law attorney in Bellevue. "This looks like potential fraud," she said after reviewing everything. "We'll contest the deed transfer in probate court, get a handwriting expert, and subpoena records." The legal process was straightforward but emotional. We filed the petition to invalidate the fraudulent transfer, presenting the original will, expert analysis proving forgery, and witness statements from Dad's neighbors who confirmed he always intended the house for me. Hannah and Derek fought it at first, claiming Dad wasn't in his right mind. But the evidence was overwhelming. In court, facing the judge, I spoke calmly. "This isn't about revenge. It's about honoring Dad's last wishes." The ruling came quickly. The forged deed was nullified. The house was mine. I could have slammed the door on them forever. Instead, weeks later, I invited Hannah for coffee. She looked exhausted. "I was scared," she admitted. Derek pushed the idea. I went along because I felt entitled as the oldest. There were tears, but no easy fix. I set clear boundaries. Blood ties us, but respect keeps us together. I need time. With the house, I didn't sell for profit. I turned the ground floor into a small community space for women rebuilding after family estrangement, support groups, workshops. Dad would have loved that. The crash didn't just break bones. It shattered illusions. But from the pieces, I rebuilt something stronger, a life rooted in truth, compassion, and the family we choose. Sometimes, the greatest inheritance isn't property. It's the courage to write your own story.